Hashtag get the job done. When it come to crunch time, I'm awesome. 3 seconds on the clock, you can call me. In my hands is where the ball be. Nigga, I'm clutch. 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 Clutch, yeah, nigga, I'm clutch. 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 Clutch, yeah, baby, I'm clutch. 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 Clutch, yeah, baby, I'm clutch. 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 Yeah, clutch. 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 Clutch, yeah, baby, I'm clutch.
What's up? Oh, shit. Me. Anyway, to start off. What's up? What's up? Happy Hump Day. Happy Wednesday. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to this episode of the Antoine Spivey Show. I'm your host, the man with the plan, with the cleanest ways in all the land. Y'all see, look, we got Mr. Cheese himself. Mr. Don't know what side he want to be on right now. Big Cuz on the building, Dar and Kellz the truth. Mr. Like to stab a brother in the back.
I'll never stab you in the back, man. That is a lie. Come on now.
Man, I appreciate everybody that's tuning in on the Signature Says Network, YouTube, and Facebook. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. What's going on, fellas? How y'all feeling?
What's happening? What's happening? No, Kellz gonna try to cut you. You know, he gonna try to cut you. He gonna try to cut you while you're looking, man. You know,
he doing like Ghostface.
Yeah,
I don't know what y'all talking about. What did I do to try to cut y'all?
Hey, that's Kellz is Mr. I'll try to finesse you.
Look! Oh my goodness, man!
No, I've been giving out great deals.
I've been telling them, like, look,
I give out great deals, man.
Let me tell y'all before we even get started, y'all. Let me tell y'all a little history with Kellz and why Kellz have become the way he have become. Now, ever since Kellz joined this league called Wakanda Forever, you know what I'm saying? Like, he been getting.
I ain't been getting nothing.
They've been running up in him. No grace with trades and all that. I mean, just like taking turns. To the point Kellz like, man, you know what? You can't beat them, you join them. So damn it.
No, I ain't do the Kevin Durant.
He did the Kevin Durant, man. And then we'll put the icing on the cake. We'll put the icing on the cake. Was his latest trade that he did in Wakanda Forever involving Chris Olave. And they've been roasting him in the league for that, you know what I'm saying? So now Kellz on a whole new mission of forget that, man. It done got did to me way too many times. It's time for me to do it to others. So
now I just spilled over in the R League, right?
Man.
Bruh.
What?
Cool. What? Cool. Hold up. Cool for Raheem Mostert.
And Keenan Allen.
Mostert a kickoff specialist, man. He ain't even no running back, bro.
Mostert led the league with 21 touchdowns last year. What you talking about?
Mostert last year. He the kickoff specialist this year.
Mostert is part of the Miami Dolphins team. He's the second. He's the second running back. What are you talking about,
bro?
Keenan Allen is the second leading receiver on his team. So what is he talking about? You was getting 2 for 1.
Caleb Williams can't even get him to rock. They talking about benching him.
And Amari Cooper can't even get on the field. He got a wrist injury. What is he talking? I'm training for an injured player.
And you still trying to finesse.
And guess what? And Kellz sounded just like them dudes in Wakanda Forever. It sounded just like them. That's why I can't do nothing but sit up here and just laugh. I'm just looking and laughing, man. He sounds just like him.
That is true, though.
Just like him, man. Just like him. But anywho, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We got a hot show for y'all today. As y'all can see, it's already starting. It's already started with a lot of with a little bit of tension. It's always involving Kellz, but we're gonna talk about them Cavs. We're gonna talk some NFL news. Speaking of the Bears, we're gonna talk about them. Of course, we got to talk about the Browns and the Saints Sunday. And Dar, don't know what side of the fence he want to be on now. College football rankings and Lamar versus Allen. We gonna start tonight. The Cavaliers looking to keep the hot streak going against the Philadelphia 76ers. Looking to move to 13-0. to be the second best team in the East right now. They're 13-0. And the first best team, the Boston Celtics, they just lost again last night, making them 9-3. They lost to the Hawks without Trae Young last night. So with that being said, the second place, 13-0 Cavs, man. What y'all expect tonight? Another dub against Philly?
I expect another dub. No Embiid, no Paul George.
And no Max.
This should be a dub. Simple as that. It should be a dub.
Yeah, and no Tyrese Maxey. You know what I'm saying? But hey, these be some of them games you gotta watch. So this is what they call.
Yeah, this could very well be a trap game. Absolutely, you gotta expect that.
I was about to say this is a trap. This is a trap game. I ain't never heard this. This the trappiest game ever.
But I mean,
Mobley is a game time decision. You know what I'm saying? He got an illness, and this I hate games like this because you expect to win, and then you come out flat. But the Cavaliers will win tonight because they are playing well. Kenny Atkins will handle boys.
Yeah, to be the second best team in the East. Maybe in the NBA.
Right, I have to keep humble. I have to humble myself without getting too excited.
Man, they're the best team in the league, bro. I don't care what you're talking about. They're the best.
I'll let you say that.
They the best team in the league.
I'm gonna let you say that. But at first,
Boston keep losing.
But first you said they won because JB Bickerstaff was gone. So which one is it?
Now you always all bringing up old shit. I ain't said nothing about no damn JB Bickerstaff, man. I didn't know. I didn't agree that he should have left. No. Wait a minute. How many shows we got to do this, Kellz? How many shows we got to do this? Okay. So let's make this the last show I'm gonna say it for the world to know. Yes, I did not agree with JB Bickerstaff leaving, and then they signing Kenny Atkinson. I didn't know Kenny Atkinson, wasn't familiar with him, but JB gone. Kenny Atkinson got the boys playing, and they playing top-notch ball. So, hey, let's roll. Eastern Conference Finals is my parameter. This is the bar I set. So let's get it.
All right.
The whole world know. Not the whole world know. So do we got to relive this again next show?
Yes. I'm gonna relive this every day.
That's a damn shame, Kellz. Let's relive. Let's relive. Tell the world that the Cavs is the second best team right now. And Boston is 9-3 right now. And the Cavs is on their way to 13-0.
Yeah, I mean
make the
I guess only thing I can say on that is Kellz looking at it to where I guess he feel like you got to beat the champs. I guess to be considered at the present time the best team in the East. Maybe the NBA right now. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's what Kellz thinking. I don't know, but
that's all right. We play Boston in Boston on the 19th.
And that's the game. And that's the game where I'm going. That's the game I want to see.
Well, say that. Say.
I've been saying that.
No, you ain't saying that. You ain't even know they played. You ain't even know when they played Boston until I let you know.
Oh, you know what? You absolutely right. I didn't know when the Cavaliers played Boston Celtics. You right. You are right.
Man, where G at, man? Because his Kellonomics is
Happy Thanksgiving
off lately, man.
He said happy Thanksgiving. What is going to be a big key for the Cavaliers tonight for them to get that 13th game in a row?
They're gonna have to keep the gas. They're gonna have to keep their foot on the gas pedal with Mobley or without Mobley. They got, they're gonna have Allen is gonna have to have a big game. If Mobley can't go, and then the rest of the team gotta go, man. It's go time. You gotta keep your foot on the pedal. You gotta take advantage of teams when they shorthanded. You can't. Yeah. These are games that you're supposed to win. Yeah. You can't mess around and lose a game that you're not. Now, if they were fully staffed and had Embiid, had Paul George, and had Maxey, then I could see maybe a tight game and maybe a 5-point loss or something like that. But I'm just saying, if it was to happen, I could see that. But I wouldn't be expecting that. I'm still expecting the Cavs to go out and win, whether they fully staffed or understaffed. So I'm expecting to win. But they got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
What's up, Kellz?
They can't be complacent, meaning they can't play to the level of competition they're going against tonight.
Yeah.
They're going to have to come out in the first quarter. They are the leading team in the NBA in first quarter scoring.
Yeah,
so I need them to hit
points in the third.
You got to get up by 50.
So I ain't gonna say that. They got to shoot like hell.
Nah.
I'll say at least 30.
We gonna treat Dar. We gonna treat some of Dar's statements like they do in court.
Yeah, because
we erasing out the record. We ain't even erasing out the record.
Every time he say something outrageous like 50 points, they gonna get 21.
It backfires on him. Erase that comment off the record. Erase that away. We ain't hear that.
So I feel like
how you gonna strike my comment?
I feel as though they should go ahead and try to crush them in the first quarter and not give them any type of life or a hope, because down the stretch is where them teams that
how do you crush a team in the first quarter? You go up by 50.
No.
No. I'm talking about. What was you looking at, man?
Oh, Dar?
Dar. He was like this for the longer.
I'm just sitting here like I'm listening to Kel. I'm just looking up at the sky like I'm listening to Kel like
you don't have to crush nobody.
Crush him and demoralize him and do all this.
It's two different. It's two different.
You beat it.
Two different crushes.
When you punch a team in the mouth and you knock them out in the first quarter, you go up by 20, 30, or 50 points, man.
You don't go on no damn 50 or 30. Okay, I would love to coach you because I just get up at 50. I just get up at 50 on the first quarter, and you probably be like, "Oh, we crushed them," and then I just come whoop your ass the next 3 quarters. You got 3 quarters. What I mean by that is meaning that you come out, play your game, you stop them by playing defense, and you score. That don't mean you go up about 30. You can go about 15 points, and you continue to do that.
15 points and a lot in the NBA the way they shoot the 3 ball now.
Yeah, but
Chicago launching 45 of them boys.
Right. So it's like that. That's what I mean by taking their will away. It's not by beating them to the punch. That's just Dar. Putting expectations on them. Yeah,
about 50. I ain't putting no expectations on nothing. I'm just saying, man.
They're not playing. They're not playing.
Hey, man, go blow them boys out, man. You supposed to win the game. This is a game you're supposed to win. Go win the damn game.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but the game, these are the games that they trap games, and that Philly might come out and hit 50 points and blow us out. Then what you gonna say? I mean, it can go both ways.
With who?
Huh?
With who?
They got Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry can shoot.
Oh my goodness, Lowry, Kellz, really? That's the best you can come up with.
You see my face right now, like
that's the only.
Kyle Lowry ain't averaged. Kyle Lowry ain't averaged over 20 points since he been with Toronto.
They got Kelly Oubre. They got
I like
NBA
Oubre.
players.
I like they got who?
They got Andre Drummond. I mean, they got viable players. Andre Drummond was an all-star 3 years ago.
See, man.
I just said they NBA players.
Hey, man, I don't know what.
Well, you asked me a question.
Hey, man, look. I don't know what type of
Kellz, man, you lost me, Kellz.
No, what I'm saying. No, see, he trying to catch me. He trying to catch me in something. So I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking.
You need to quit drinking that Kool-Aid and Thunderbird, bro. I love quit drinking that Kool-Aid and Thunderbird, man.
That Thunderbird.
Hey, give me that grape pack. Give me that grape package. I was on. And missing that cherry and grape. That was the bomb. That was a good high.
Man. Oh my God,
man! Sound like you had some of that. Man. Sound like you had some of that tonight, man. You tripping, man. But hey,
no, I'm just joking. No, I'm for real. On a serious note, the Cavs should win this game.
They should
because they're just the better team.
Yeah, they should.
Absolutely. I agree with that point, Kellz.
I got the Cavs, and I got to win it by double digits on the road in Philly. Like you said, no Joel Embiid, no Paul George, no Tyrese Maxey. Ain't no way we should lose this game. These are games we should win. These are the
game, or this just a regular? I mean, the regular season game, NBA Cup game.
I think this might be an NBA Cup game. Okay. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But
by Boston losing, we do got an avenue to Vegas, brother.
That's Kellz #1 team, Boston. But these are the games you need to win right now in the season, because these could be the games that come back to make a difference at the end of the season, come playoff time, playoff positioning foremost. So, with that being said, let's go Cleveland. Let's make it 13-0. Let's get this road win in Philly. Let's do what it do. Moving on to some NFL talk. You know, coming into the season, we was talking about, the quarterbacks coming out, who we thought should go number one. Kellz, you have always said you would have picked Jaden Daniels. Neither one of y'all was really too fine.
I did say that.
We're too high on Caleb. Well, he did. He said that, Kellz. Too high. I mean, too high on Caleb Williams. I was one that felt like, Caleb Williams would come in and he should do a decent to good job. I didn't expect for this to be going on with him, whether it's the coaching, whether it's whatever it is may be. So my question to y'all is, who is to blame for the Chicago Bears struggles right now? They just fired the offensive coordinator. They haven't scored a touchdown in 22 or 23 of their last possessions. So who's to blame, Kellz?
The blame, it's 50-50 for me. The coach, it was the offensive coordinator was the scapegoat. Caleb Williams is not playing well at all. He's not reading the field.
Remember, it was questions about Matt Eberflus coming into the season. We was talking about that. Like last year, him being fired out of Chicago. But go ahead.
Right. But the one thing, if you're going to get a new quarterback, you have to get a new head coach. You just got to. Because once you fire, the reason why I say that, once they move off the Justin Fields, once they say, okay, we're moving off the Justin Fields, which DJ Moore has digressed. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
He went for 96 catches and over 1,400 yards and like 7 or 8 touchdowns to what? You don't even see DJ Moore on the field no more. They went out and got 3. They went out and got Keenan Allen. They went out and drafted Roma Duze. They went out and signed DeAndre Swift. They fired their other offensive coordinator, brought in a new coordinator who was with Seattle, Sean, I ain't gonna try to say his last name, but Sean, W. And and then they fired him after this 10 games or 9 games, whatever games it is.
10.
So the common denominator is this: it's the head coach. Once you moved around off of Justin Field, you should have got a new head coach. You should have went out there and got a coach who can relate to Caleb Williams. Ain't nobody relating to Caleb Williams when you paint his nails. Nobody gonna relate to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but they should have fired Matt this year without got a coach who know how to run an offense, who know how to run a like a college offense or something like that, because he looking confused, and he shouldn't be looking confused right now. Not with the number 1 draft pick. I told you, if he didn't play like C.J. Stroud, Chicago go be suck. They defense not playing well like it was last year. The defense is holding up their bargain, but they have not scored a touchdown. There's no way in heck you got that much talent on a wide receiver side, and you can't score.
I'm confused. You just said the Bears defense not as good as they was last year, but they
not.
They doing good this year.
No, I said they're not doing good this year. They trying to hold up the end of the holding up.
You said they holding up their end of the bargain this year, but they not as good.
They're not doing good as they last year. They're not turning over the ball as much.
I mean, they are one of the they do have one of the best pass defenses. Maybe behind the Chargers and maybe up into the past couple of weeks, I would say Minnesota. But
they're allowing people to score.
Boo!
Oh,
hey,
boo.
Hold on. Did we just whoop the Warriors?
What up, cuz? How you doing, cuz? Boo! We just took care of them.
We just took care of one of the light-skinned brothers.
We just took care of them with no problem. Smacked them around. We had them by 40 at halftime.
They had them by 40 by halftime.
Yeah. So we maybe next time. But my bad, Kellz. But yeah, like I don't know if I could.
Okay, let me just say this: they not turning over the ball as much as they was last year, getting turnovers for the defense, and they not stopping people from scoring as much as last year. They still got Jalen Johnson. They missing Brisker, and they still got TJ Edwards and them boys, but they people are scoring more in the red zone against them.
But shit, when your offense can't move the ball and y'all turning it over in the red zone and you're punting it and ain't flipping the field like you should be, yeah, your defense gonna give up points in red zone. Dark, what's up? What's on your mind?
I told y'all this was gonna happen. Look, man.
What up, Drew?
What's up, Juju?
What, Drew?
I told y'all back in the summer when we talked about this, if before the draft, I said if the general manager, the coach, the offensive coordinator, and the quarterback's coach do not put Caleb Williams in a position to succeed, this is what it was going to look like. I said this, go back and one tape. This is exactly what happened. He looked good for a couple games. He came out in the season looking like a rookie. He started looking okay, and now he's looking worse than a rookie. Blow the whole damn. Listen, man, you blow everything up.
What?
Blow everything up.
What you mean by What you mean by blow the whole thing up? Fire the coach, the GM, the fans, all them. What blowing it up mean?
You, Mr. GM, got rid of Justin Fields.
He sure did.
Instead of just going to get him some necessary weapons. What's up, Blaze? How about them Cavs, man? The GM get rid of Justin Fields instead of getting him the weapons that you done went and got for Caleb Williams. And you give those very weapons to a rookie.
I'm glad.
Hold on.
I'm glad you said. I'm glad you said that. Like, because I was gonna mention that. You know what I'm saying? Like, would it have mattered? It wouldn't have mattered if they would have kept Justin Fields. Looking at what's going on now, would it have mattered if they kept Justin Fields and still went out and got Keenan Allen and they drafted Rome Odunze? The way they playing now, like what would have been different?
You ain't let me finish.
Go ahead.
GM, you keep Justin Fields. You go get him all the weapons. It's real obvious that the problem is the coach and his offensive staff. So you go out and get like Kellz said, you go out and get a different coach. This is second season in a row. What they gonna do? Go get Caleb Williams? Go get rid of Caleb Williams now?
They can't.
That was your number one draft pick. So now they forced to go get coaches now. When that's probably all you had to do in the first place. And still be able to go get the same weapons that you went and got for Caleb Williams and get those very weapons.
Okay, so you basing off. So what you're saying now is, I mean, you basing everything what you're saying now. If they would have got a new coach, now that they would have kept Matt Eberflus, right?
Correct.
Okay. I thought you were saying they should have kept Justin Fields.
No, they
should have. That's why I said would have made a difference.
They should have kept. They shouldn't have pulled the trigger on Justin Fields. They should have went and got a coaching staff, and they should have went and got the weapons that the GM should have still went and got those very weapons and gave those very weapons to Justin Fields.
I have a totally different view on that because I feel if you went out and got a new quarterback, you should have fired the coach. Now, if Justin Fields was there, you keep what's intact because it's continuity with the offensive line. Everybody was together. The one thing that the Bears are missing, what Justin Fields did for the Bears, was he can run. They missing that aspect of the game because Caleb Williams normally don't run, and he could have had a couple of games where he can run the ball for first downs, and that's what Justin Fields gave you. He gave you that aspect. If you look at what Pittsburgh are doing when he was playing with Pittsburgh, his legs was the reason why they was winning. So in Chicago with DJ
Good
Moore,
luck with that, Blaze.
With DJ Moore, with Keenan Allen and Rome Odunze, his scrambling ability and his way he ran could have got them open. I was always for Justin Fields being with the Bears. If I was the GM,
I said they should have kept him too.
If I was a GM, I'd have did exactly the same thing that he went out and did. The only difference with me with the number one pick, I'd have picked either a offensive lineman or a defensive tackle or somebody who can rush the passer. Then with the ninth pick, he could have picked Rome Odunze. Okay, same thing. But now you got a quarterback who's been in the league. You were surrounded him with weapons. He already got a rapport with DJ Moore, his primary receiver. You bringing in a possession receiver in Keenan Allen, and then you got a rookie who is a long threat. So you got DJ Moore, Keenan Allen as the possession receiver, and Rome Odunze as the deep threat. And then you got Justin Fields being a dual threat. That would have been totally different from what they did this year. Okay. You should have fired the coach this year because you brought in a new quarterback. They did it backwards.
I agree. I'm gonna let start. Dar was coming from
last year, man. It's evident the coach has been trash. He's been trash. Justin Fields was not the problem. The coach was.
They won 7 games last year with Justin Fields. And that was Justin Fields. He only had one wide receiver. He had Khalil Herbert and Rashawn Johnson as his running back. They went out and got DeAndre Swift.
I'm not running it back with that coach. Look, I'm just saying. For what?
Because you man, look, I'm all for continuity. I mean, I'm not about to fire everybody every 3 games because you go back, you set yourself back. Now,
how long he been there?
He's been there for about 3 years, 4 years.
3-4 years.
So, but he was there with Justin Fields. And if you look at the progression, he went from 3 wins to 7 wins. Now you went out and got an offensive tackle who can block. Now you got another wide receiver, and whatever he did in the second or third round, you put that together with a coaching staff who already been together. You got continuity, then you building something. Now,
then you turn around and you look like this with a rookie.
It would not look like this. I guarantee you would not look like this. I guarantee you. Because Justin Fields know what he's doing. He's been in the NFL.
No,
So
I agree they should have kept Justin Fields. I do agree with that. I do feel like the coaching has been, and I also feel like the coaching has been a problem since day one as well. So I agree with where both of y'all is coming from. I do feel like they should have got rid of the coach. You know what I'm saying? Brought in a whole new coaching staff, somebody that can utilize Justin Fields the way he needed to be utilized for the Bears. They didn't. They decided to get rid of Fields and keep Matt Eberflus. They decided to draft Caleb Williams with the first overall pick, and it's looking the same way as it was last year with Justin Fields. So,
you know what they should do with him though, for real?
Who?
With Caleb Williams to get his confidence in. They should start doing some more no huddling to speed him up a little bit. That always works.
Ain't nothing gonna help that boy, man.
He got talent.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm
not gonna say he don't have no talent, but the Bears are the Bears. They are who we thought they were. Trash. The coaching staff is trash.
The
coaching staff is trash. They're not gonna put him in a position to be successful. And that's why everybody getting fired in the middle of the season.
So you can't dog Caleb Williams then.
The head coach is next.
It sound like you're saying that it's not really Caleb Williams per se, but it's more or less coaching. So
it's a combination. It's a combination.
Now I would agree. Yes, Caleb Williams is out there doing plays where he shouldn't have been doing. Some plays he hold on the ball too long. Some plays he doesn't have some receivers open and not even looking their way. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say he don't have no blame to it, but I'm gonna say start at the top.
Yeah.
The very, very top, when they should have really made the decision this offseason to where, because even last year they was talking about Matt Eberflus being an issue for the Bears, a problem for the Bears. The year before that, they were saying the same thing. So he should have evaluated his coaching better than what they did. And if they couldn't find nobody, you know what I'm saying, they felt might have been better than him, that could have been the case. I think there's a whole bunch of coaches out there.
There's a whole bunch of coaches.
I know. I'm saying I think it's a whole bunch of coaches that could have came in and did a significant job, especially having that first overall pick. So I get Caleb Williams maybe 40% of it, and I get the other 60%.
Yeah, they could have got Ben.
Boy, next.
They could have got Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator of the Lions, as a head coach.
No,
he was going to bring in a young. He
turned down jobs. He said he wanted to stay with Detroit. He wanted to stay with Detroit. He wanted to take
which is smart because they win.
Yeah, they got one of the best offenses in the league.
But he gonna get tired of that. He gonna get tired of running Dan Campbell. So then he gonna want his, and the best get to me is getting a quarterback, a franchise quarterback that you can groom into what you want.
I don't know.
I still don't believe Caleb Williams is that franchise quarterback. So
I think he had the capabilities of being that franchise quarterback.
He got capabilities of being great, but that it, I don't think so.
No, I saw him throw one pass. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
I just think it's the situation that he in. I really do. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I'm not gonna agree with that. With Dar, what you just said, Dar, like he don't have that if factor. I believe he do. I just feel like he's in a messed up situation. He's not being put in the best position to be successful. So that's all I think there is for Caleb Williams.
Oh, let me ask one more question, and then we can move on. Then what's the difference between him and Jane Daniels? Because Jane Daniels was in a woo in Washington.
You say what?
What's the difference between him and Jane Daniels?
Coaching. So
you think Dan Quinn is a better? Yeah, Dan Quinn is a better coach.
It's all about
how did that even become a question?
What?
How did the Jaden Daniels situation even become a question? Because very obvious. it's very obvious that Washington has set Jaden Daniels up to be very successful over there.
No, Jaden Daniels really set Washington up to be successful.
It's a combination of him and coaching.
And guess what Washington did? Washington fired the coach, and they brought in the coach with their quarterback that he picked.
Damn, what Eric Bieniemy, their offensive coordinator last year?
Eric Bieniemy. Remember, we were just talking about that. We were like, and what did I say? I said, if Eric Bieniemy does a great job with Washington, he'll get a head coaching job. Did I say that? Now everybody, I'm saying probably in college football somewhere. I don't know, coordinating. He's not in the NFL, and that's why when he left.
Didn't he go back with Andy Reid?
No, Matt Nagy there. What happened when he left? When he left Andy Reid, he would have to do a great job. And guess who his quarterback was? Sam Howell and whoever else. You know what I'm saying? And it made him not look good. So he should have just stayed with Kansas City, got another ring, and then came back in a better situation. I just waited till Andy Reid retired and coach Patrick Mahomes.
I don't know. We're going to keep it in the NFL. Lamar, Josh Allen, both teams looking good. Kellz proposed this question. Who do you think is having a better season right now, Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen, Dar?
They both having a damn good season, ain't they?
Yeah.
But Lamar on his way to another MVP. If he keep this up, I don't see nobody pulling it away from him. He might get season MVP. I will say Josh Allen is like on his neck when it comes to that MVP though. Real close. But they both having great seasons. Lamar's Lamar, man. Lamar's Lamar.
Where you at, Kellz?
My thing is this. Lamar is Lamar. Okay, Lamar doing the same thing he's been doing his whole career. Until he win in the playoffs, Lamar gonna be Lamar. Lamar, I jotted down some stats, and they pretty close. And my equalizer is this.
Your equalizer?
That.
Equalizer.
My top is tied to me. The top rating goes to Josh Allen for the simple fact he got his team better. His team is better without all the talent that Lamar got. You know what I'm saying? He got an MVP running back there. He got Zay Flowers. Finally, Rashawn Bateman showed up. You know what I'm saying? He got Mark Andrews. He got a defense that's playing well. Oh, so they passing game. They need a new corners or something wrong with Marlon Humphrey. But Josh Allen is doing it by himself with three different wide receivers that has not played in the NFL that long. Keon Coleman, Sharif, Dalton Kincaid, James Cook. These are not household names besides James Cook. And they trying to incorporate Amari Cooper. Lamar hashed on for 24 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. That is great. I ain't gonna even lie. That's 2
picks. That's unbelievable for Lamar at this time.
Right. But Josh Allen also throwing 17 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. And you know how he throw interceptions, so that's remarkable. You know, Lamar got 91 carries for 538 in rushing and 2 touchdowns. So they rushing is almost not even because Josh Allen only got 55 carries with two something. I wrote it
How
down.
many yards did he throw for?
261. He only got 261.
How many yards did he throw for?
Lamar threw for 2,669 yards. Josh threw for 2,281.
And guess who leading them both?
They close. So I mean,
guess who leading them both?
Baker.
Joe
Baker lead the NFL in touchdown passes. But I'm not gonna digress.
Please don't.
Please don't. So I'm staying focused. So Baltimore is 7-3, and Buffalo are 8-2. If you just came into the season, would anybody thought Buffalo was 8-2 with the wide receivers they had?
I'm not gonna say I think they would have been 8-2, but I think they would have been playing good football. I think they would have had a good record after 10 games, whether that was 6-4, 7-3. You know what I'm saying?
We predicted this. We predicted the East to be kind of like real tight this year. Since A-Rod was coming.
I mean, I still picked them to win the division coming into the season. Now, and the reason why I felt that was because look how the way they ended the season last year, especially after the I ain't gonna say after because he was still with the team, but when Joe Brady came there, the way they started running the football more, and then you saw Kincaid get involved a lot in the offense. Dawson Knox last year before he got hurt. And Josh Allen played a little bit more mistake-free than normal, I guess, because he was, as you say, Kellz, trying to force it to Diggs, trying to keep him happy. Maybe that was why they was looking the way they was looking pre-Joe Brady. So I knew coming into this season that they was able to incorporate that and do the same thing. So I felt they would be good, but I didn't think after 10 games they'd be 8-2. But I did feel like they have a record over 500.
So to answer your question, Lamar still win the damn MVP, but I'm just trying to make a case for.
No, I mean you can. I mean both of y'all made good cases for Josh Allen. I mean anybody can make a case for Josh Allen. The way he played, hell, he didn't throw his first interception until 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
and that came off a tip pass. It wasn't like he deliberately threw it. So. I mean, Josh Allen is playing good football, like with the pieces that he have around him, and he got them in position to where they're about to win the division again. Miami not looking like who, whatever. The Jets, they all in dysfunction down there. Very disappointing. And we knew the Patriots was who the Patriots gonna be, especially coming there, handing the reins over to Drake May. And Gerard Mayo being a rookie head coach. So
I got one question. If Josh Allen beat Patrick Mahomes, would that push him over a little bit?
Push him over what?
Would that get him closer to the MVP talk?
I think it would.
It would. But I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna be even sweeter. Buffalo winning the Super Bowl, knocking Kansas City out of the playoffs. And AFC conference, AFC divisional game, Buffalo win the Super Bowl. That'll put Josh Allen right there.
Man, that'd be a statue.
Yeah, I think the Super Bowl
3 feet. Yeah, that'll put him
Super
right
Bowl
there.
right now is the only thing that's really holding Josh Allen back for being that
involved in that conversation.
Yeah,
Same thing with Lamar.
Yeah.
Same thing with Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar too. But I think Lamar.
Let's dig this real talk on some realness. Burrow, Burrow, Allen, and Lamar. The only reason they not in those talks, and Joe Burrow can beat. He's proven.
Yeah, I say he beat Mahomes. What?
He can beat Mahomes. He beat Mahomes 2 or 3 times. But the only thing that won't get him in them talks is that Super Bowl. Those 3 quarterbacks got to win the ring to get into those talks, bro.
I mean,
they got to get them a ring, man.
They still elite quarterbacks though to me.
Yeah.
They are elite. Don't get it twisted. They are elite because they do everything for their team, you know. But I think Lamar doesn't have to do as much this year because of Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
You got Derrick Henry back there, you know. So he don't have to be, and I think that's the reason why all his turnovers cut down because he's not running that much.
Yeah. And have to force passes when he don't need to, when you got that big behind you and
Right.
behind that offensive line. So we all agree it's Lamar Jackson right now. But Lamar, you running out of excuses, bro. You're running out of excuses. Let's talk about some college football playoff rankings. The rankings came out, and of course, you got Oregon, I believe, number 1.
Yep.
Ohio State, number 2.
Texas.
In the actual rankings, I think Georgia fell down to
11
to 12.
But
in the playoff rankings, Ohio State can get no higher than 5th because of the conference championships. How y'all feeling about the 12-man playoff so far, and how they doing the rankings? You think they getting it right, wrong?
No,
because
I like the 12-man. I like the setup. I don't like the rankings. State, ever since we beat Miami, every season that we've lost one game, it has taken us, and we were at number 1, number 2, within the top 3, and we get dogged, like just dogged when it comes to rankings.
I agree with that.
And so the college football rankings and then the playoff rankings don't match up. And then on top of that, when it comes down to the playoff rankings, you will see somebody with it. Come on, man! Alabama had like 2 seasons.
Man, I think
Clemson. The one year it was Clemson. I think it was Deshaun Watson year when they went to the championship. They went, yeah, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. We the Browns will see you in a few weeks.
I don't want to see them now.
But Alabama, Clemson, you know, those teams had easier paths or easier schedules. And we still got dogged with 1 loss. They had 1 loss. And we still ended up with a worse ranking than they had.
Yeah, it happened again.
And I wanted to
this year too.
I wanted to say it was the Nick Saban effect, but they're doing it to us again. So I'm starting to think it's just something about O State.
This is how it goes. And it depends on where you lost at. The last couple of years, we lost to Michigan. So,
that's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
That's very true.
No, that's a big game.
So, therefore, it's a big game. You lost to a ranked team. You was number 2. I don't feel like if you're number 2 team, you lost to a number 3 team, you should go to number 9. I don't.
Man, Ohio State could be number 2. We'll lose, and we'll drop from 2 to like 5th.
I don't believe that.
I could see if we lost to I could see a ranked team beating us. I can't see us dropping all the way out of the top 10 or close to the end of the top 10 because we lost to a ranked team. Now, depending on the ranking, if we lost to a top 10 team, then we should be able to hold our position or move down 2 spots.
Yeah, I agree.
They acted like we lost to an unranked team. They've been acting like that.
And plus, you gotta understand
how we can't get no higher than the 5th. Like,
yeah, that makes no sense.
Who the top 4?
2 ranked team. You said, huh?
Who the top 4? Oregon. I know Oregon.
It's Oregon, Ohio State.
I'm talking about in the playoff thing.
Oh, hold on.
Probably Oregon, Texas. Everybody ahead of O State.
If they're going by, the only reason why I think they
probably still got Georgia ahead of us.
Right now is Hold on. Oregon number 1.
Okay.
Texas number 2.
Okay.
BYU number 3, and Miami number 4.
Miami?
The college.
No, that's right.
College football playoff.
That's right. That's right.
Based on current rankings.
That's right.
So Ohio State is 5.
And Ohio State 5th. Penn State 6th. Indiana 7th.
How they got Indiana 7th?
Tennessee 8th. Notre Dame 9th. Alabama 10th. Ole Miss 11th. And Boise State 12th.
Georgia not even in it?
Georgia not even on here.
Well, Georgia got 2 losses.
Oh, that sucks.
So they shouldn't be in it.
But no, but that's
First
right.
game out is Georgia.
That's right. They can't put us ahead of Miami or Texas, bro.
How Miami?
They can't put us ahead of Miami or Texas.
Miami is 8-1. They just lost this weekend. So how?
My thing is Ohio State ranked number 2 in the college rankings there.
And ranked number 5 in the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's not.
I don't know.
Unless they're going about regions. That's the only thing I can think about. You know how they do.
I know they said something about conference champions and all that, but
okay, then I can see that the Big East, the Big 12, the Big 99, whatever they call each other.
Well, Miami is the ACC.
The ACC, the PCC, the Metro PCS Bowl. I don't know. But I feel as though Ohio State always get the raw end. Also, I feel that sometimes it's all about the money. Who bring in the most crowd? But Ohio State travel. So I don't know. So I don't know why we get, Diddy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Pause. But I don't know why that. So I don't. All I know, Ohio State just need to win, beat Indiana. Revenge when we play Oregon again, because we're gonna play Oregon in the championship, Big Ten championship, I think, if I'm not correct. So just beat Oregon.
Yeah, facts. But they still got this explanation to me and made me understand this whole ranking thing. I don't know, but again, for them not to be able to get no higher than 5th is crazy. Back to the NFL.
Miami in front of us though. That's the part I don't get.
Right.
I can understand Texas, but Miami?
Yeah.
And then you got Miami in front of Indiana, who is 10-0. Look, if you go by pure records, if you just go by pure records, and I understand some of these schools it's too many schools that's undefeated, and you can't, but if they're in a bigger conference, they should get bigger. Everybody know Indiana is not a household name in football, so this is a shot. Indiana 10-0. So, but you still got to reward them for being 10-0. Miami just lost. Miami should be at least 7th. At least.
And I don't know how they do their rankings, man. Like, I'm just all confused. But this is the first week. I'm gonna see how the week progresses, and maybe I get a more understanding on how they doing this because some of this just is mind-boggling. Unfortunately, we got to talk about our Browns this weekend. They had a bye week, so we had a good week. We couldn't see our team lose another week. But they playing the Saints this Sunday.
In New
Orleans.
Home of Tim Couch Hail Mary. Our first win. The home of Tim Couch Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. Look, I was staying at Terrace Towers. Crystal Towers, whatever it was called, right behind Huron Hospital, right off Terrace Road. I was staying there when Tim Couch threw that Hail Mary against the New Orleans Saints. I was on my way to work. Happy in the mud. Happy about to hop on the bus going to work. But what y'all expecting this week from the Browns?
I expect to win.
No expectations.
I expect to win. I expect this. I expect the reason why I expect to win because I expect that
Jameis Winston against his former team.
Jamie Winston is going to pass.
Jameis.
Whatever. I don't have to put the S.
Jameis.
Stay with me. Jameis.
This is not an English class. This is not an English class. I'm not getting graded. Okay. Everybody in the world knows what I mean. All right, JW. JW. JW go out and play well. Nick Chubb going to be Okay, so they're gonna run the ball a little bit more. So I expect them to win. As long as the Browns don't play on defense, don't give up blown plays, because we could have beat the Chargers last week after blown plays. A week off, get your mind right.
Get your mind right.
Go hang with the family, get away from football, meditate, and just come back and play good football. Now you're playing for your pride. This is pride, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to go out there and get blown out or look embarrassed. So I think they're gonna go out and play well, and they're gonna win 3-7 Browns.
Derek Carr is back.
Throwing interceptions.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Picking up Marquez Van-Santley, huh?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. I'm listening to what you're saying.
You picked up BSP or VSSS, whatever his name is.
Carr is back. Saints defense is pretty solid. I don't know. We'll see. I don't. They
traded their best corner.
Huh?
They traded their best corner.
Yeah, they did. But they.
So who gonna check Cedric Tillman?
Who
gonna check Cedric Tillman?
I'm still expecting the Saints to come out and to play well at home.
Give me a final score.
It's gonna be ugly.
Oh my goodness.
I say if the Browns do win, they'll win by 3, 20-17.
This is a whole completely different dark.
His energy went from 15-1, we're gonna be Super Bowl to, man, you know what? I feel it.
I don't know. It ain't looking too good right now. It's looking real ugly.
I'm just hoping we just don't get embarrassed. No, bro, we winning. Forget all that. We winning. We winning 28-21. We're gonna score some points.
I expect by the time we see Philly, we gonna be 5-1, 4-1.
5-1. And Deshaun Watson gonna have a career year.
Look, now he ain't got look. That's bad, man.
Hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbled for me this year.
No, we try to be humble.
Trying to tell you.
Oh, man.
Some odd reason I ain't want to listen. I don't know.
And the changes, I'm a firm believer when you change stuff that was working and you just change it for no apparent reason.
First of all,
like this is happening.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you why I no longer have faith. Listen.
Oh wow, Blaze.
And Blaze might be freaking right.
Oh my goodness.
Listen.
Wow.
Our offense.
I wish you was like this in the beginning. I wish you was like this in the beginning of the year.
Our offense right now.
He said the champ is here.
Is 28th and 29th with this new coordinator that came over here from Buffalo. I was eager to see what he could put together for Deshaun Watson, but it's obvious that him and Stefanski is not going to gel together. We might. I don't know why the hell we went from Van Pelt to this guy. This shit is trash. We look way better last year
because of Deshaun Watson. He ran the same type of offense.
No, what I do know is this. Once again, this is a completely different dark for what I said at the beginning of the season. For what I was trying to tell you. Hopefully, you'll start listening.
They let me down, man. They let me down.
You is your fault. You put all the expectations on what I told you not to. It's your fault.
You should have never put that much expectation. That's why I was like, they could go 7-11 and 7.
You can't tell me, bro. Like
you clown me.
It's done now.
It's over with.
But when you look, when you first look at your schedule in the season, and you see Jacksonville, you see,
but I was trying.
Washington.
I was trying to tell you.
I was trying to tell you.
I was trying to
Dallas.
tell you.
You see Who was the other team? You see the Chargers.
The Chargers was good. We told the Chargers was
We
going to be good.
I was trying to tell you, some of these games you're looking at
was harder games.
It was harder games. It's not the same team but you didn't want to listen. But hopefully now you got the picture. You start listening. Hey, y'all, great show, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in on the Citizens Network, YouTube, and Facebook.
Hey, Blaze, I am running for president, man. You could donate you could donate to pound 1010115.
Yeah,
I'm running for president in 2028.
Hey, listen.
No taxes for nobody.
Hey, the way things going, and you just might win. Again, make sure y'all like, follow, and share on Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and the Citizens Network. I'm your host. Again, I'm your host, Spivey, alongside Kellz and Dar, man. Y'all be safe. Have a good weekend. Hopefully the Browns get a victory. Let's go, Cavs. And we going to catch y'all Monday, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Y'all stay safe, man. We out of here. Deuces.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Hashtag get the job done. When it come to crunch time, I'm awesome. 3 seconds on the clock, you can call me. In my hands is where the ball be. Nigga, I'm clutch. 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 Clutch, yeah, nigga, I'm clutch. 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 Clutch, yeah, baby, I'm clutch. 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 Clutch, yeah, baby, I'm clutch. 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 Yeah, clutch. 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 Clutch, yeah, baby, I'm clutch.